guys, as you can see, today is kind of a wet, rainy, gray kind of day. It's actually the perfect day to visit Mike and Jen at Action Play Center here in Midland.
I always say Jen imported me. So I'm from Niagara. I grew up in St. Catharines, and that's where she ended up going to college, and that's where we met.
I was born and raised here. So I went away for college, and of course when we wanted to start a family, it's only made sense to come back to the roots and be near grandma and all that good stuff.
When our oldest child turned 5, we had what I call the first real birthday party. We didn't want 15 to 30 kids running around our house, so we went looking for a place to do a birthday party. Some of the places that we looked at weren't necessarily the right experience for a 4 turning 5-year-old. Make a Mess didn't exist at that time. Crocodile didn't exist at the time. Obviously, we didn't exist at the time. There was nothing else. So we ended up booking a room at the rec center. That wasn't expensive at all, but by the time we had paid for the room,
pizza and decorations,
games, and we did nothing elaborate. We blew through $400 or $500, just gone like that. We had been to a few indoor playgrounds, once or twice before then, because there wasn't any around here. We'd mostly been them down in St. Catharines. The whole idea just came from finding a way to do birthday parties for children that require no planning, fit a decent budget, and keep everything out of your house. So actually, we ended up going to Futures, I always forget the full name, North Simcoe Community Futures Development Corporation. We went to Futures, that's what we always say because it's nice and easy. So this wasn't the first entrepreneurial step that we've taken. We've each run our own graphic design business. We're both designers by trade. That's where we met, actually, was in college in the design program. So we've each done our own just small one-man operations of doing graphic design work, but we've been through the registration of businesses and things like that. And in that process, we had discovered similar programs to what Future offers, first down in Niagara. Jen got involved with Futures up here in a similar sense to set up her own business in that way. So we were aware of them before we even went down this path. And as we developed the business plan on our own, we knew that we were gonna go to them and try and get them involved in one way or another. And sure enough, they approved our business plan and they helped us to build this up, to get this going.
We started our Facebook page actually before we opened, and we end up having 1,000 likes before.
Yeah, before we opened, we had almost 1,000 likes, something like 900 plus. I mean, now we've got on our Facebook page.
It was clear we needed this in this town.
We'd already had the idea in development, but before we really delve into the business plan, we found that there was a poll that Cody on the city council here was running on what kind of businesses this town need. Indoor playground, indoor playground, indoor playground, indoor playground, just kept popping up. It was like 17 times in the feed out of whatever 60, posts. Like, there was definitely a desire and a need. So obviously you can see the equipment behind us. That's the kind of the primary feature of the place. We've got a soft play toddler area. We do birthday parties. We've got 2 main party rooms that we utilize. Each one can hold 30 kids, kind of a maximum. The creative room is going to end up being kind of merged with the cafe area, so it'll be a little bit more like a restaurant where you can go and the crayons will just be out there. We'll see how that goes. There's actually a great service in town called Kiwi as well, which we've actually adopted a couple of their pieces. They make these really great interactive displays. They're definitely meant to engage the children, and so I'd love to incorporate some of their stuff. One of the biggest things that we were looking for when we were looking for a location is parking. And this town...
There's no problem with parking back here.
No, we've got literally the entire parking lot that we can utilize back here and have had to at some of our larger events. The Action Play Center is fun, first and foremost. We're clean. We're rated very highly for that. And lastly, we're safe. The equipment here is Canadian made. It's from a company out in BC called Atomic, and it's actually rated to hold adults. I wouldn't recommend, we actually get a lot of requests, how do we do an adult party here? Well, you can't, because you can't tear through it, but toddling behind your toddler, it will take me, which means it will take any adult. So.
Thanks for watching. If you have little ones, you're definitely going to want to come check this place out. It's a lot of fun. I'll put a link to their Facebook page in the description. And as always, I want to thank my sponsor, the Economic Development Corporation of North Simcoe. If there's anything you want to know about the heart of Georgian Bay, visit their website, edcns.ca.
Wear your socks.